Hello, everyone. So I just did the fire sign reading, so I'm going to, since there was a lot of water energy, I'm going to go ahead and read some water. Um, who are we going to start with? Start with Cancer. Alright. So, just 1 second. I make sure everything's okay. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I just hit record, but... Okay. Sorry, my mom texted me. I gotta make sure everything was okay. Anyway, you guys could be focusing on family. Not to be obvious, but you guys could be focusing on family. Okay, so you guys are definitely in the process of releasing or like working through some type of release. There's some type of release here. And Syrian. Oh, that might be a little loud. That might be a little loud. Cancer. So, like I was saying in the fire sign readings, there's definitely a lot taking place. I do believe Pluto just went direct, if I'm not mistaken, after a prolonged period of time of being in retrograde, so that's kind of a big deal. So make sure you're checking out your Pluto placements. You might find messages in there. Big changes across the board for a lot of people. Like, there's a lot of cycles that are coming to an end. A lot of karmic shit is actually getting wrapped up right now. I don't know, Cancer, you're in like contemplation mode. You're thinking about something. You could be connecting with a masculine energy. This person, you could be reaching out to somebody. You could actually send somebody a message. You could apologize to somebody, or you could actually go and start something new and creative. But it seems like you're walking towards something. I do see here with the Hangman, so you have Piscean energy here. So you've changed your perspective about something or someone. You could be seeing something for what it is. Going after some type of an emotional connection, after taking some time out to think. The Four of Swords here. So you have the Nine of Cups, the Hangman, the Four of Swords. So you could have walked away from a situation to gain a new perspective, or you could be removing yourself from a situation to gain a new perspective. But I do feel like there's an emphasis on changing your mindset with something, like reframe your thoughts. Because there's something with your thoughts right now that are like not your best friend. So I'm not sure what that's about. I do feel like you could be getting a message from somebody. But see, I do feel like you're creating something. You're taking action towards something. You're going after something. You have all the tools that are necessary. You have all the tools that are necessary in order to make something happen. And I feel like you're going to take some time out to think about it, and then you're going to realize it. Or you're connecting with somebody who could be in Piscean energy, Cancer energy, Scorpionic energy, and this person has kind of pulled back a little bit to gain a new perspective. I do feel like there's some sort of clarity that's coming through about a situation. It could be about healing, actually. Somebody could get clarity on a healing, or it's like they're changing the way that they view their healing process, or you're changing the way that you view your healing process. Like, this is like a total, it's like grounding. I don't know what that means. It's like you're grounding something. You're seeing something for what it is. It's like choosing to leave something behind that no longer serves you, that has to do with the way that you see things, your perspective, your thoughts. It's something like that, because you're realizing that, like, you have the power, you have the tools here. Yeah, you can nurture and ground something. I feel like after taking some time out, you're gonna come out of like a mode. I'm also getting another message. If you're starting something like really creative, like some type of new creative process, or you're learning about something new that is creative, like art, poetry, anything like that, music, you're going after it passionately, you're gonna come out of like this isolation period, and you're just gonna bang shit out. Like, it's gonna be like a burst of energy that comes to you, and it's just gonna be like boom, 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 because it's like finally being balanced again enough to like ground something. Now, if this isn't you and you're connecting with somebody else, you could be connecting with somebody who might have pulled back or retracted their energy because they're gaining a new perspective, because they're healing, they're learning how to nurture something, they're learning how to ground a situation. But see, you're the one grounding it, though. You could be connecting with somebody who has a lot of people around them, and it's like learning how to balance and equal give and take. See, this Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, like, that kind of speaks to me on like a competitive level. It's like, who are you investing your time into? It's like knowing, it's like having options, but like knowing which one you want to invest into, and then making the effort to invest in that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like it does, though. I do feel like you are going to get clarity on something. Some type of truth is going to be revealed. Let me grab this deck here. You could be connecting with a water sign and an earth sign. There's fire on the board, too. But I can't tell which one you are. You're either, like, I can't tell. I don't know. You're going to have to see where the shoe fits, you know? This might turn into kind of like how the fire sign reading went, where they all kind of went together. So, you're the Five of Cups. Somebody's very sad. Oh, I see it now. Okay. So, you have an energy that you're connecting with. Could be masculine, could be feminine, doesn't matter. For the sake of energy reasons, this is the masculine energy. This masculine energy is very much well in their head, very sorrowful. They feel like they missed an opportunity. They're gaining clarity. They're gaining a new perspective. They're learning how to flip something and to see something for what it is. This person's going through a massive transformation. That's big. Like, this energy is big right now. I mean, I can't escape it. Like, I even waited a couple hours before doing it to clear the energy, and I can't escape it. It's right here. It's the same thing. It's just like further clarity. It's like this person is watching you. Because, like, see, now that this is coming out, okay, so there's a feminine energy here as the Queen of Pentacles. So if you are watching this and you're, you know, what is it, Cancer? This is Cancer's reading. Duh. So if you click on this, right, and you're like, oh, am I masculine or feminine? You have to identify which one you are. So if you are in masculine, if you're in masculine energy, you would be the one that's kind of in the Five of Cups, feeling like you know, might have messed up emotionally, like you're really in your emotions, you really feel bad. Like, it's almost like there's like, I don't know, I want to say this person feels embarrassed. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, it's like almost like, oh my gosh. Like, the intensity that I'm feeling off of this Five of Cups that this person, the masculine, is carrying, it's like they need to go through some type of transformation. But this is really good, though, to have the Star card with the Five of Cups, because that means that they're healing. They're seeing something differently. Like, they're changing their perspective on something, whereas before they were in the Five of Cups. So this is actually really positive. It means that they're gaining clarity. They're seeing the insight. They're starting to kind of initiate that healing process because there's something big that's going on for them. And then you have this feminine energy that's over here in the Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be your sun sign, but it's just the energy that you're embodying right now, which means that you're very grounded, you're nurturing something, you're cultivating something, you're taking care of what it is that you need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're doing. So you're open, you're willing, you're doing all the things that it is. You're a hard worker, you're taking the steps. But I feel like you've pulled back on your energy. So I feel like the feminine, the one who's working on themselves, who's just minding their own business, like they pulled back and they're taking time out and they're manifesting what it is that they want. And see, I feel like this feminine actually is the one who has competition and doesn't know where to put their time yet. Because it's like, well, I'm going to be over here building because something over here didn't really pan out the way that maybe it was intended or maybe that this person wanted it to. But again, I'm getting that dynamic of a masculine being very in their emotions and a feminine being rock solid. I mean, like, you might be upset, but you're not letting it, like, rock you. Like, you're 100% staying in your power, which is great, honestly. So we have the daughter of Pentacles, not the daughter, we have the Father of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. So oh boy, what is going on? It's like, wait a minute, like, where'd you go? Like, wait a minute, come back. Where'd you go? Again, this masculine's watching. They're just watching. But see, they're moving forward. They have the Six of Wands, which is good. It's movement forward. You know, it's movement forward. And then the feminine has the Eight of Pentacles. So you stopped investing time because it was the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So that tells me that this Queen of Pentacles actually stopped investing in this King of Pentacles. And it might have been because you weren't getting what it was that you needed or something. There wasn't, like, equal give and take. There wasn't equal reciprocity. Like, communication was off maybe. But it's like you pulled back your energy entirely. The feminine pulled back. Like, I mean, like, freaking pulled back. You know? But see, there's going to be some type of clarity that comes through. You have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's something here. You have the Fool too, right there with it. Something is coming back around, and I feel like you're not going to see it coming. Like, it's just going to be like, it's just going to kind of happen that way. There's too many cards. But the Mother of Pentacles wanted to come out. So that's the second round of court couples that we've had here. So you're dealing with somebody significant. I'd have to say that, Cancer. You're dealing with somebody significant. Or whoever's in Cancerian energy right now, I'm relating to it. Daughter of Cups, it's like wanting to reach out, but just kind of like literally like a sitting duck. Like, you're just kind of minding your own business. Like, you're getting your aura right, you're getting your energy right. You're just like, I'm just chilling. I don't know if this person hurt you, but it's like they feel bad. Like, they feel bad about something very heavy on their end. And it's like they might come out with an apology, or they might make some gesture to, like, mend something here. Eight of Wands. So the feminine might get communication. Tell me more. Eight of Wands. You might get communication here. If you're in the feminine energy, you might get communication. That's way too many cards. They all just fell out. Yeah, you might get communication here or some type of insight. I want to say, because I dropped the card on top of the Daughter of Cups, I want to say that the feminine's the one that's going to get some type of insight or clarity. Again, with that communication, with the Ace of Swords, and now the Eight of Wands. Something's coming through. Something is. Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's like you have the Ten of Cups here. So this is emotional fulfillment. And yeah, see, you had the Ten of Cups here too. So you have the Ten of Cups twice. This is all about emotional fulfillment. Like, what fulfills you? Like, where do you invest your time? The Chariot, moving forward, going after that emotional fulfillment, going after it, regardless of what it is. Yes, Ten of Swords, cutting out what no longer serves you. Like, don't be afraid to walk away from what no longer serves you, because it's the ending of a cycle. Like, you're at the closing of some type of chapter where it's like you're done. Yeah, the Hangman, again, second time the Hangman's come on. You're both mirroring each other. Whoever you're connecting with, you're mirroring the same, like, you're mirroring the same energies, except the masculine is dealing with a lot heavier of emotion. But you both are changing your perspectives, and you both are gaining clarity on something. And it's like you're seeing something for what it is. But see, I feel like this feminine has just completely, like, pulled back their energy so much so that this masculine is, like, really, really, really feeling it. Like, they're feeling it. Two of Wands, yeah. It's like there's like, okay, it's like, where are we going now? Where's this path going? Like, I'm going to walk this path. Temperance, like, where's the healing going to take place? Like, there's something being balanced out, and it's like somebody has to make a decision here. Seven of Wands. So somebody's a little bit guarded when it comes to transforming. They're a little bit guarded, but, you know, there's a beautiful, yeah, see, there's a lesson in that. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's a lesson in this. I hate to say this. There's karma involved with this, like a karmic lesson, but then there's also, like, I don't see the Two of Cups, but I mean, you guys are court coupling. You know what I mean? Like, you're matching each other's energy. But I don't see the Two of Cups, though. But I do see the Ten of Cups. And see, the Ten of Cups came out twice. So that's pretty significant. And it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't identified. I'm not really sure. It's a little bit confusing. So I'm going to continue on into the other readings. You know, maybe the same thing like with fire will happen, where it just kind of all plays out. But Cancer, it looks like there's a decision that needs to be made. It's like a crossroad. It's like, are you going to walk away from something or are you not? You know, like, but I feel like you have all the tools that you need in order to manifest something, but it's like, where are you going to put your energy? Because it seems like you have a lot of people around, the feminine energy has a lot of people around them, where, like, they have a lot of competition, like, a lot of people around them. You might have a lot of people who want to, like, offer you something or offer you their cup. And you're like, okay, so how do I invest in this wisely? Like, what do I do? And so you're changing your perspective on something and pulling back your energy. But by doing that, it's actually kind of propelling this other person where they are changing their perspective. They're watching you. They're kind of like, they're really worried about something. They feel horrible about something. I mean, if I could literally go into description of, like, the amount of sorrow that I feel coming off of these cards when it comes to the masculine energy, like, I don't know if they said something to you, if they did something. I mean, regardless, it's, you know, that is for you to kind of decipher. But it seems like that's what it is. When it comes to a romantic situation here, you have a masculine that's very upset, but it seems like it's going to move forward. It seems like something's going to get to the Ten of Cups, or at least the feminine's going to go after the Ten of Cups, regardless of what happens, regardless of, you know, what this is. And I think that the karmic lesson in this is really self-love and self-worth. And it's like, you know, you deserve better, you deserve more, knowing that you deserve more. Now, I do also see a scenario where somebody's in a healing process and it's kind of like, wait, like, change, you know what I mean? Like, see, you got to really watch it, because it's like, depending on your situation with who you're dealing with, you got to be careful with that, because it's like, if your situation is like, okay, like, you can understand where this person's at and you can give them time, you know, like, that's different. But I don't know, like, it's like this person wants to offer something, but it's like they're so sad or they don't feel like they're good enough, or like they don't feel like they can move forward. But the good thing is that this person has the Star card. So there's Aquarius energy here. And I feel like it's a big healing. Like there's a big healing that's taking place because somebody's changing their perspective. And the masculine's changing their perspective. And then they're coming in as the Father of Pentacles. So they go from being the Nine of Cups to the Father of Pentacles, wanting to ground a situation, which is kind of similar to the fire sign read where Cancerian energy was kind of popping through a lot, where somebody wanted to ground a situation and really wanted to, you know, be illuminated to something and also put the time in. But it's like this person's hesitating. Like there's a hesitation with it. And they're like, like, I don't know if I can do it. But it's like, you really can, you know, but it's like they're tuned in. Like once they come out of this hangman mode, they're tuned in and they're getting all the downloads. Like this person's getting downloads, believe me. Like they see something. It's just they're slow moving. And so I don't think that you're seeing anything from this person yet, but you might be feeling the energy. But then again, you might not. Like this person might be hiding this from you. Because you've pulled back, the feminine. The feminine energy who's carrying the Daughter of Cups and the Chariot. You've pulled back your energy. And you're like, I'm going to focus on what makes me happy. I'm going to focus on what brings me happiness. Where do I want to invest my time? And the situation's starting to begin the stages of being balanced out. So with the Eight of Wands here in Temperance, I do feel like whatever situation this is with whoever you're dealing with, I do feel like it is going to be balanced out. It's just there's a lesson that needs to take place in the midst of it. And until this takes place, I feel like this is going to just kind of remain. And I feel like it's coming quickly because the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, like both being pulled together, like that's quick. I mean like fast moving, quick moving energy, positive energy, moving forward triumphantly. And see, what's interesting is I actually just got pulled to this because of the masculine's end. Look at this, okay? Look at these cards, right? So you have this card for the masculine, the Five of Cups, and then you have the Chariot over here with the feminine. And like I'm literally like getting this download right now where it's like, look at it, like look at the horses. And I feel like that's a really important message where I feel like this is the type of transformation that you're dealing with the person who you're connecting with. Like I feel like this person is going to go from being like this and like not wanting to move or not knowing how to move and like feeling really upset and like sorry and just being like, oh my gosh, like I'm just like there's a lot of self-worth like that's being like it's emphasized, like it's being emphasized right now. Like self-worth is so important, and like I feel like this person, they feel bad about something, or they feel like they feel embarrassed, they feel bad, they feel like very low on themselves. It's like, am I worthy? Am I even worthy of this? Like, and honestly, like that's really heavy energy to be working through. So the fact that I'm being pulled to kind of look at this like this, where it's like it goes from this to that, where it's like somebody really steps into their power. And I feel like that energy, as soon as it clicks, it's just gonna it's gonna take off. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna totally take off. Because once that energy gets out of that Five of Cups, it's like boom, and then triumphant return of like the Sun King. You know, like I don't know like how else to describe that. But it's really, really, really quick. So what feels really stagnant right now might not stay that way. So all right, I'm going to jump over into another sign, and I appreciate you guys. I hope that these messages helped. I'll talk to you soon.